Hello. Okay, so we are taking a look at the first match that y'all played on Araco. Before we look at the match, I think it's good to start by looking at the team comps. Y'all are running a very season 3 coded comp. You got the Mantis Loki team up with Groot as well, and then Blade, and then Jeff Mag. To be honest, this is a comp I've never played before, so I can't give comp specific tips. I would assume Jeff is being played for his speed boost to help engage with the Blade and the Groot. I would be concerned about your defensive ult disadvantage because Loki is going to have to go for the Luna copy, which can be a little unreliable. And I'm also concerned that you don't really have a great hit scan option into their double flyer comp. But we have Mag ult. We can basically hold that indefinitely for Iron Man. I'll deny any value on that. And even if Iron Man somehow gets his ult off, we have Loki lamps for that. So I'm feeling pretty good about being able to stop Iron Man. Most of their other options are going to be defensive ults. They have the Mag, Loki, Ultron, Luna. Those are all defensive. Honestly, the Mag might have to get offensive with how he's using his ult in this game just because of their comp. I am mixed feelings about this team up. I feel like there's no reason why Jeff or Rocket ever has to be on this Groot's shoulder, because it's basically just positioning Jeff as a target here. I know he gets damage reduction and everything, but my stance on this team up is that there's nothing that Jeff is accomplishing right here on Groot's shoulder that he is not able to accomplish right here grouped with the team. I think this team up is best used as an escape tool. If Jeff is here and he needs somewhere to dash to, he can hop onto Groot's shoulder, hop off, and it's a good escape tool. But there's nothing really that Jeff is doing here except for becoming a really obvious target. So I would just be concerned about how that Jeff is being played. We have Venom in the back line. I would want to see people turning to flush him out, force him to use his cooldowns to get out. We have everyone turning, all 4 of you. So Groot, Jeff are kind of absorbing all the pressure of the team. And again, I would say maybe Jeff should be around here. And if it's someone should still be looking at the group for sure, but you can use your Jeff bubble, speed him back so that he's not on this corner taking the pressure of this entire team while we're all trying to deal with the Venom. Venom is still here. He still has not been dealt with. This is, I think, part of the problem with running the triple support. Having 4 people all up here while there's still a Venom probably isn't the best move because it's putting a lot of pressure. Your Loki here needs to be providing a lot of the resources along with Jeff for healing. So making him be the one to deal with the dive is really difficult. So as Mantis, we want you to be bodyguarding that a little bit more. Or even Blade should honestly be back there flushing out the Venom. The threat is not resolved and we're all here on the front line now. Basically, we're just giving this Venom room to just do whatever he wants to our Loki, which is not ideal. We have Loki getting pressured out by Venom and Mag is doing his damnedest, but it's hard to push him out. Loki dies with lamps up, which is fine. I mean, obviously it's a pretty big mistake, but it happens. I think you need to pop lamps there as soon as you're starting to get low, right here, pop lamps. You can either even just put something on your front line so that your Mantis can afford to turn around and help you clear the Venom out. But dying with lamps up is really bad. So at this point, your team's kind of getting cooked. You lost one of your main sources of healing. Your Mag is out of position because he's dealing with the Venom. Venom is still up getting value after all this time. This is part also, again, this Jeff team up is so funny. He's on the front of the team looking backwards. This is so goofy to me because why not just be here shooting forwards through the team? You can shoot, you can get value. Jeff's whole thing, his beam does damage now, right? It does damage, pierces people. How are you getting value with the damage if you're just shooting backwards at your own team the whole time? You could be shooting from the back line forward and now you're shooting your team, you're shooting the enemy team, you're getting that damage in. A lot better than just shooting backwards like that, I think. But yeah, Jeff dies because he's up in the front. Luna gets to shoot at him for free. Now you're 2 supports down, solo Mantis heals, and this fight is just looking cooked now. So takeaways from that one, make sure you're lamping. Jeff positioning is weird because you're trying to get value from the team up when I don't think that's how it should be played. Now you're getting walk back. Best thing to do, die fast, look for regroup. I would immediately call to change the comp. I would say Blade is not going to do much for Flyers, as far as I know so far with what I've seen from Blade. And in general, it's almost always better to improve your comp rather than wait for ult. So I know he's 80 to ult, but like having him just probably die, reset, swap to a hit scan, or I know he swaps to Bucky later. Like that swap is fine as well. But seeing it come out a little bit earlier would be nice, just because right now Ultron and Iron Man basically get free value. There's not a huge threat that's stopping them, and so they're gonna just be able to have control of the skies, which really stinks. Because yeah, the team fight lost. They're actually doing a good job. They're taking a lot of space here. It's gonna make it hard for you guys to push them back out. Venom is setting up for a dive. Where's everyone at? Okay. For the sleep, I think going for it is fine, but your team is all shooting at him and he's immediately just going to wake back up. Best use for sleep, in my opinion, wait for when he's getting low. Like you want him to pop his E basically. And right when you think he's going for the swing, that's when you go for the sleep to try and cancel it. Because right now he has all his cooldowns. He's just going to get out and now he got your sleep. So if he ever cycles back in, you're not going to have it just stop him or do anything because he just has all his cooldowns to get back out for free. This is also about the time for ult tracking. I don't know who is on ult tracking for your team, but you probably want to start thinking about the fact that their ults are going to be coming up soon. Yours are almost up, so theirs are almost definitely up. You want to start planning for how we're using our ults. If I'm Loki here, I'm thinking, okay, Iron Man's a pretty quick ult. He's been getting uncontested value in the sky. His ult is probably pretty fast. You know, I want to hold lamps for that. Oh. I'm not sure why we lamp. This might be because he was personally getting poked out. I think this is just a matter of like supports need to take care of supports, or just like call that you're getting poked out so that like Mantis can turn, put an orb on you. Jeff can shoot a bubble up, shoot a beam up or something. But the whole front line is completely 100% HP right now. So we don't really need the lamp, in my opinion. Okay, Venom's diving in. We have Blade going in for an ult, which is fine. I would honestly like to see it probably paired with Groot. I feel like that's is part of your vision. You combine Groot with Blade, get a big kill on them. But since you have both ults up, I would honestly be playing for that. We get lamps. This is a big cooldown. At this point, I don't think you're going to be able to kill them with lamps up and 3 supports all looking at you with that. I would just dash to the portal. I'm assuming there's a dash up. Yeah, so you have a dash up. This portal, you just dash here, get out to safety, bada bing, bada boom, you're good. But trying to like run through back, very difficult to survive that. Why did they use Iron Man? Let me go back. I guess they're just looking for the group. W bubble from Magneto. Big fan of that one. We don't have the ult up, we don't have lamps, so that bubble is like literally the only reason we're saving Groot there, so that's really good. Unfortunately though, because this is like the domino effect, because we have to turn to use bubble to save the Groot, now we don't have bubble to save your Blade, who is walking out and dying. And this is also, I think, part of the issue with Jeff, because I think he's ulting right now. There's no healing for this guy besides Loki and Mantis, and Mantis is like pretty unreliable still, I'd say. For this ult, I'm not sure why they do it, to be honest. There's nothing really they're stopping. It's pretty good that they're doing this because they're not doing it on a defensive. As soon as you see the ult, you gotta either just turn around, run to this, or run forward to your mag, because where you're sitting now, like, is the easiest dunk of all time. And maybe like, does Loki have lamps? Okay, we don't have lamps. That would be another way to stop it. Right now, yeah, you're getting pounded by Ultron and Magneto. No good. And so now we're down Blade because he didn't use the TP. We're about to be down Jeff, and like, to Jeff's credit, we're getting the Luna pick as well, but We're now down 2 supports. We're on just Loki. We're down your DPS. It's 3v5. Not looking too hot. Venom swinging in. If I'm Loki here, I'm immediately placing a clone on this ledge and I'm swapping away. Yeah, wait, do we have swap up? So we have a clone. Like as soon as we see him pressuring, like you gotta know like half your team's dead. We're not playing to win this fight. We're playing to potentially slow them down, but we really want to group up with the team. So we're using that clone to get away. So now we have all 3 of our supports really staggered. Like Blade's just now getting back. We have like a line of deaths. We have Blade who's here. We have Mantis on the way out. Then it'll be Jeff and then it'll be Loki. Like we're all coming out in a very slow line. This is like really spread out deaths. You want death to be like really bundled up like this if you're gonna die, so that you can regroup quickly. Because now like we're touching with the people who died first. We just have Mantis and Jeff because we all died so fast. And like, to be honest, they're already pushing this corner, so it's tough to get another fight in unless like you're portaling or something. But like you're running in with like Jeff Mantis. I think at this point, if you're not portaling, you gotta recognize that you're not going to be able to stop their entire team with Jeff Mantis. So you want everyone to just stay over here. You're going to call like, give the point up. We don't want to fight for that. We're just going to stay over here and set up for a really strong fight in this room. Because now by dying, you're staggering yourself again and you're delaying the fight even more because now you're going to die. They're going to cap. You're going to get back spawned. And so your team is either going to be forced to set up here with 4 people, or you have to back up, give them this entire height, which, you know, usually it's an entire fight to take this height. They're going to get this for free. Like Blade isn't even touching. Blade's got the right idea. He's running away. But we're losing 2 people here. We're basically giving them free space because now you're not going to have the people necessary to... Oh, Blade's just turbo staggering. That's not ideal. But yeah, so they're going to walk up now. You're going to come in really late. Basically, see now... If you don't do that, there's a chance you get this height for free. I think because Groot and Mag is still walking back, like everyone died really slowly. So what the Globo gym is doing a good job doing, every time they win a fight, they're taking space really aggressively. Like this height is really strong positioning. So they're taking it really early. And now your team has to play slow to regroup here. Venom is just coming in being a silly little guy. But yeah, you can see that like, they have now, like, I don't know where you would have been if you had been grouped, but you would have had Jeff's speed boost. They definitely would not have been taking this much space. Like, not only have they taken this first height, but they're on this height. So they're basically going to get to take this car all the way around the corner. You're going to have to use your ults just to stop them from taking all of this space, which normally you would just have control of if you didn't stagger that last fight. So it's like a really small thing. That's why you're getting forced to play this far back and they're getting to take so much space for free. Venom's coming in. He doesn't have much follow from his team. So like, I feel like if you all turn for him, like this is the perfect time to sleep. This man, you can see in his brain, he's looking for the swing. If you can land the stun here, that's huge. Oh, never mind. He's looking to ult. What a Giga Chad. Fucking Lambs is probably fine. Better to lamb than to ult. Oh, that guy lives. What a guy. What a Chad. But yeah, now they've taken this car all the way to this corner. Like taking this corner should be a fight. But they're getting it for free, which is stinky. Okay. So in a situation where we know our Loki just popped lamps and we know they have an Iron Man ulted, this Magneto is on Iron Man duty. Like, I know your game plan going into this game is probably, oh, we hit fat rocks on the Groot ults, but in this game in particular, this ult is just so important for canceling Iron Man because, you know, if the Iron Man is on top of his shit, now he just gets a free ult. Your Mantis is dead, your Loki copy's dead, everything is dead because the Mag ult. It's like you're in a standoff basically. Whoever ults first gives the other person the opportunity to, you know, really pop off. And the other thing is we are doing this Groot ult, and I think we're looking for like, oh, they're all stacked here, but like we need to be aware of their cooldowns because they just lamp. So they have lamp up. If they time the lamp right, the mag ult does nothing. So now we did our big Groot ult. We comboed it with Magneto. We gave them a free Iron Man ult. And what did we do with mag ult? We killed lamps. Like if we're going to do a play like this, you need to bait out lamps. If you're just opening the fight when they have 100% of their cooldowns up with that combo, you're obviously not going to be able to do anything because they're just going to lamp it. So now we're 2 ults down. That's pretty bad since they're coming up on most of their ults. Venom gets picked off somehow after all he did. They are creating pressure with Ultron ult. I would honestly like to see if you can just back around the corner, like run from here over here. They're going to get a little space with it, but you know, it's probably fine. Ultron died. Wait. Okay, goated focus from the team. Let's go. So now we're 2 up. This is great. We biffed 2 of our ults, but they fed with 2 of their players and an ult. Mag is really low here. I don't know why we have 3 people running down this way. I feel like if it's me, I'm using my Jeff speed boost and I'm running this mag down. He has no bubble. And we can, if we're all looking at him right now, we just run him the fuck down and we keep winning this fight. Especially because I know we're probably trying to cap the cart, but if we control this height, they can't walk past this tunnel. 1 person can just go grab the cart. We don't need 3 people, including our singular only DPS. Like out of all the people to grab the cart right now, I don't know why it's both of our like main healing sources and our DPS, because it results in this mag being able to just walk out. And we are taking space, like that's good, but we need to press the advantage a little bit harder, you know? Fuck, he's a bit scary being so far in front of the tanks. If they're focusing him right, he just dies here. But we have the heals, we have to use bubble to save him. We get a pick on Loki somehow. What's this guy doing? What a goof. Hey, he swaps in place. All right, so clearly something goofy is going on with them. But I would honestly not be giving up this high ground. This high ground on this map is so strong. You just rain death from up here. I don't know why we took control of the height, then all jumped down. This height is so important. On this map, you always need to play heights. It's like the rule of thumb for this map. Play height, play height, play height, always be playing height. So when we take control of this height, like we have control of the cart. If they want to walk down here, they need to walk under here. Like if you're up here shooting down on them, they're forced to take this jump pad, take this small little spot and all like, you know, try and take that fight on the height. But by being on the low ground, now you're giving them the option to run height, drop down on you. Loki pick is big. It slows down their push a little bit. It's a mistake on their part, letting Loki die like that when he had swap up. Okay, we're running up really aggressively. I would definitely like to see Loki like moving his setup, because like our tanks are taking a lot of space, which is good, but we have a few clones. Like this clone is not shooting at anything right now. This clone is, so we have like, you know, 60%, 66% Loki efficiency if we have the clone right now, which we do. Right here, I'd be popping my right click, like my invisibility, to just put a clone down right here and then setting up the clone so that you're actually getting full value with all 3. Because now this is getting blocked by the cart actually. So we're on singular Loki heals. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's some clone action. That's good. Still just 1 though. We need to have like constant 3. Loki is so strong when he has 3 clones or like 3 sources of healing, all just on the same target. And so that's something you just got to always be aware of, is Loki always having clones up. We've taken this whole garage back, which is really good. This is where y'all should have been playing from the first fight. So the fact that they had that super aggressive positioning and then randomly had people die and now you get to push them back here is a huge mistake on their part, but it's really good for you guys because this is where you should have been all along. Venom's coming in. They're copying. Honestly, as soon as I hear this copy, what I'm calling is I'm saying we just back the fuck up. We don't need to invest anything into this. We let them pop their Luna. And then as soon as their Luna's over, we know that we just saw Ultron. They don't have that. And so we can walk in with Mantis, maybe a Luna copy, but honestly, maybe just double Mantis. Even if they're forced to use their second ult, like we can win. Venom, see, this is the perfect time to hit the sleep. We know he wants to leave. Like right around here. You want that sleep on him before he gets out. And this is where like Luna or Invis are so nice against Venom, because you can just yoink him with an Invis pull and suddenly Venom can't get out and he's just dead. They're walking us back a little bit. Again, like if we're forced out of this room, I'd be forcing myself to play on this height. It just gives you so many more options. Okay, they're popping the Luna ult. Again, you can just keep kiting this. There's no reason to fight, especially when you know you're in a comp where they're just going to have better defensives. Like if this guy pops, then your Loki pops Luna, and then Luna pops, and then Mantis pops. Like they're going to win that exchange. You don't have Mag ult. You can't cancel their defensive right now. You can just kite this forever. Their ult is pretty silly. Okay, we're matching with Mantis. Which is fine. They're hitting the Iron Man ult. We have lamps. Okay, so we should theoretically be able to stop it. Nice. He goes for the wall. I'm assuming because he knew that lamps were up. I don't know why he's aiming for the wall there. That's good. Especially with these lamps being so huge. Like Iron Man should never be able to ult while lamps are up. So that's a mistake on their part. They did the same thing. They're investing in ult. Big ult while lamps are up. Now they're being walked out with their Luna ult. This is good. I feel like this could have been accomplished without the Mantis ult. But, you know, it's 1-for-1, so I guess it's fine. Magneto's ulting. I have no idea who the hell he's looking for here or why he's ulting. This is just like a really random ult. But I would just play on my tanks. Let them save us. Okay, they're popping their second Luna ult. It's really good because we can grab a copy here and match. Yeah. Their Mag gets 0 value with his ult, which is really big. I am really scared about this positioning, though. There is a Mag here. There's a Luna ult coming. I would probably be trying to play back with my Luna, who's about to ult. Jeff's hitting the ult as well. This could be good. Groot is playing like turbo aggressive. I don't know. Do they react to the Groot ult with? Okay, so they Luna, and then after they Luna, we Groot? Was the key already pressed? We're grouping them all up for the Jeff. That's huge. Is that the plan? Is that the plan that I missed? We're Grooting for Jeff. That's actually really smart. I like that. Does he have Bucky in his belly? You have Bucky and Groot in your belly? Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get to take them anywhere. I think honestly we move them back into the fight. But their Luna is back. So I would like spit my teammates out at my Luna ult so that they can shoot at the last 2 people immediately. And then just take the team, hightail them out of here. The rest of the team can collapse. They're not going to die because there's no cliffs here for Jeff to spit anyone off of, but he can at least like get them the fuck out. We don't have any ults to follow up. You spit your DPS over here, and now you're taking your enemies behind you, spitting them out over there. So it was a good plan, but we just don't have to like follow up to kill any of the people in the Jeff ult. Now Bucky is in Narnia taking a 1 against Luna, but the bubble again. Oh, we gotta kill the Luna there. We gotta kill the Luna there and then get the fuck out, because now we're in deep doo-doo. Because also Bucky is like one of the main people that can deal with Venom effectively, and now he's so far away. Unless he has Flake, and even if he has Flake, how's this guy gonna ever get out? He's in Mission Impossible land. He's got to get a pick or something, or he's just gonna die. Because he should be playing like back here with the team. Hope he gets killed. Now you're on a 5v6. Beaming the team back. Venom gets to just walk on the height. We're on the back line. We're in a 5v6. We kind of have to S-key a little bit to prevent them from just walking the team down here. Venom is just messing the backline up right now. I think we gotta care or like call like, hey, Venom's in the back, need care, and then like to Groot specifically, like I think Mag's got the right idea. He's backing up, trying to help the backline, but like keeping Groot up while also getting this Venom off of you, it's gonna be challenging. Okay, Venom's out. Okay, Venom is diving in again. Loki and Jeff are kind of playing really far away from the team. With this comp, you want to be like on your Bucky, basically. whatever is within his dash range or hook range, like that's going to be where you want to play. I know that Jeff and Loki are pretty survivable. Like Jeff can bubble, climb away, Loki can swap, but by being this far away, like we're just disconnected. Jeff needs to run away. We're getting picks though, so that's big. But Venom's going on a big run around. How do we get picks? They're just being silly. Oh, we hit a Groot ult in them again. Okay, that charged really quick. Holy crap. Venom is just running around in the back. Luckily, we're getting picks on his front line. It's interesting that both teams are basically just ignoring the existence of this height. Except for Venom. Venom has been consistently using it to get behind into the backline for free. Okay, they are Ultron ulting. You can just S key this. 100%. Ultron has like 0 mobility. He's ulting from all the way back here. You can just run away from this kid. Have lamps to stop the Venom. That's great. They're 2 ults down and you have not had to use anything. Oh, we use Mantis. I guess it's fine. I would love to just rely on lamps there. I don't think we need both cooldowns there at all. Because like this, the part of the thing you need to be aware of is you're running not Luna Loki into Luna Loki. And so anytime that's happening, you got to be ready to get like defensive ult disadvantage. And so by popping this on a situation where you still had lamps up, like that's part of like support comms. Like Loki needs to call like, I got lamps for this. Mantis does not need ult. And if we're going to use that ult, we need to use it to get aggressive. Like Jeff is really far behind right now. We need to use the Mantis speed boost, the Jeff speed boost to like run their backline down or something to get more value out of the Mantis ult. I think like Jeff's benefit right now is that he's basically like a mini Lucio. Like he's going to give you speed boost. He's going to help you run around. If Jeff is like all the way back here, not only is it once again, he's not getting that piercing damage on the enemy backline, pressuring them because he can only shoot here. He's making himself a target for Venom and he can't easily get speed boost on like his front line. Because let's say someone called like, oh, Jeff, like speed boost, speed boost, speed boost. Let's run down their mag or whatever. We can't do that. The bubble's going to take forever to travel. Then there's going to be 1 speed boost and he's going to have to bubble himself to speed boost himself around the corner. And then like by that point, like the timing's off. If you're playing Jeff, gotta play a little bit closer, I think, so that like you're thinking about, oh, I'm spewing into the backline. Where am I spewing right now? Because right now it's just getting heal pressure, but none of that juicy backline spew pressure. Your powers are mine. They're copying. So this is where I think your Loki is probably also looking for a copy just so he has something to match. But now we're in that cheeky situation where they're going to have double Luna. And so we have to really look to cancel that with Mag, but also they have Iron Man. So you can't really ult with Mag unless lamps are back up, but you're not going to have lamps because they're going to be Luna. So like we're in a tricky spot. We have the copy though. It's good. They pop theirs first. That's pretty good. The longer we can wait on our copy, the better. Like our Luna ult, because we need to stop both of theirs. Jeff could be fishing for something right now. Like we know that they're going to want to walk here. Honestly, this is a hard team to get value with Jeff on because they have like Ultron Iron Man. Like those two are almost never going to be in the Jeff ult. Venom wants to position in the enemy backline. So like he's not going to be there ever. The most you can like possibly hope to get is like Mag and the 2 supports, I guess. I don't know. I think having the Jeff on this team like is not providing value since it's hard to get value with his ult and we're not playing in a position to get value from his speed boost or his piercing heals. We're matching with Luna, so this is scary because they still have a Luna all waiting in the rafters. This is a lot less scary if we still had Mantis. We pop our Luna, or like our Loki copy, then we can potentially match the Luna with Mantis. Then it's like not as scary. I think another reason I keep going back to this Jeff positioning, but it's just so far away. Like he's not going to die if he's up there. He has so much self-healing. And man, like this is just providing like Venom is stopping you from getting value by diving onto you by yourself. And so either the team needs to help you, you need to run away, but either way, like Venom is basically removing us support from this game. But if you're like here, like what's Venom going to do? He's going to dive immediately. Everyone turns, going to beat the shit out of Venom. He has to get out. Like I don't like forcing this one. If it was anyone other than Jeff, you'd pretty much be dead for positioning here. But because it's Jeff, you get to run him away. So I guess it's up to you to decide, like, is distracting Venom here worth it? Is like, am I saying that this Venom here is getting value? But we're turning our Mantis away now when we could all be here together. Mag is ulting. Luna needs to walk to Mag or get bubbled. What? We're dying in the back. Like Jeff needs to run forward and not die. Iron Man's beaming for free during the Mag ult. Because we have our back turned trying to save Jeff, who's running away because he's Jeff and that's what he can do. Where's our Bucky? Bucky's ulting? Yeah, Bucky's ulting. So yeah, Iron Man is uncontested right now because of our lack of hit scan and because we're running one DPS who needs to focus on the front line. That's why Iron Man just gets a free pick. He's literally just beaming for free. I don't know what this mag is alting, like Demi mag. It looks like he's alting, I guess, the front line. He gave up on going for Luna. This dunk over here, I guess there's a bubble on him, but good block from mag. But no ult or no value on that mag. That's good. We're still holding our mag for Iron Man. Our Luna ult's about to end. We're down to support though, which makes this fight kind of scary. We're down to support. We're down our Bucky ult. Now we're down Bucky because he's getting beamed by the Iron Man who's not getting contested at all. He's just literally beaming up there for free. Probably going to lose group for the same reason. Like, look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. He's taking no damage this entire team fight. He's just been up here holding right click on whoever's like able to take damage. Big lamps. We're ulting their backline out. That's good. It's forcing them to turn around. Immediately dead though. That's unideal. And again, like, you're never going to hit either of these two with the Jeff ult, especially because you hit the Jeff ult, they turn around and then they beam the Jeff and Jeff's dead. So it sucks. Now Loki's getting walked down because we're taking a fight without our Mantis. Good swap away. 1 HP. Okay, the Mantis gets back just in time to heal. That's clutch. Groot needs to probably back up here because he's getting beamed by uncontested Iron Man again.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Bubble to get yourself out. This is where you just need to play to regroup. You know they use both support ults. You know that you're still holding Iron Man ult for each other. You know they don't have mag. You're about to have Mantis ult back up. So I'd be playing for that ult, like farming that as quick as I can with heal on tanks. But yeah, you really just want to avoid them capping here, fighting for OT. And I'm swinging in on a clone. Good. Oh, that is a huge hook. Was it a shove? I don't know. The Meg is way out of position now. Yeah, big hook. Okay, that's great. That's great. Love to see that because Meg gets fucked. They're forcing the Ultron ult. We're about to have Mantis. That's big. Okay, walking out with lamps. Lamps immediately get busted, but that's fine because we're about to have Mantis ult to follow up. Good. Venom's ulting, but we have Mantis, so it's fine. It's not going to get any value. Oh, they're getting ran down. Okay, goated Mantis, goated Mantis. Because this is why, like, you know, it's honestly good that you ulted so early because now you cycled back up before their backline gets in. Now their backline's just getting ran down. Iron Man never gets ult because our mag never ults. That's big. They get the portal off. But yeah, they're at this point the fight's just lost for them. They can't really touch too easily. Yeah. They're just all trickling out because they have to. And so we hold here. That's very, very pushable. At this point, I would be swapping off the Jeff, and I would be just swapping to a normal 2-2-2 that features like a Punisher or Hela or Phoenix, anything. I don't know why, like, I guess I don't know what the win con of this comp is, but I don't know why we're so hard committed on it when we're playing into double hit scan. We are swapping for Strange. I am scared about that, mainly because it lets Iron Man go a little bit more uncontested. They're on the Punisher now. And that's honestly another reason why I'd want Mag. They have Iron Man ult, they have Punisher ult. Those are two big things to stop with Mag that are really dependent on Strange having his shield up. Portaling. I'm assuming it's like some sort of thing over here. Venom comes in to try and cancel. Whoa, why are they getting a pick? If we're playing to portal, we know that we're gonna portal. So I guess it's just unlucky. Oh yeah, mag right click. That mag right click finds so many unexpected picks. But also, I don't know if we need 3 people to keep him up in the backline. Like Bucky needs some help there, especially because Groot is also still just pressing W. So Groot is literally fighting, what is it, 1v5 while everyone else is trying to like make this portal work. If we're gonna do this portal, then you should probably slow the play down so we don't like lose so much HP before we go, because we only have limited day, like 20 seconds in this portal, and we have to wait for like half that time for Bucky just to get back into the fight. Venom messes up his swing because of the portals. They're all boxed in. You just walk them down. Lamps are out. Nice, nice. All right. So they get totally destroyed by the portal. Very good. I would want people to be taking control of this high ground. Again, this map is high ground dependent. If you have control of this high, it's really hard for them to defend. But I would imagine that you get this whole corner for free now because of how they died. Okay, good. Here's generally walking in. We have one Loki clone there, one Loki clone here. You want him? I would honestly, if I'm Loki, I'm playing up here. I think I want to shoot down on them. Iron Man might be able to shoot me up here, but I at least want all my clones like looking at somewhere to get value. Nice, 2 huge picks. This fight should just be one. You're kind of just walking them down right now. They use lamps. That's fine. Yeah, you just cap. This is looking great. No ults needed. You have 5 minutes to push one part of the map. It's really good. This is where your team needs to be doing what their team did. You just want a team fight. You need to be taking this position, or at least any position that is like, you know, far up. Leave one person, maybe like 1 person or 2 maybe, to stay on the cart, especially the front line. They need to be up here. Loki being by himself up here is a little bit silly. Everyone needs to be playing for this position. I don't know why we're all just here on the cart, because if they get to walk back, now they get this height. They were all up here by this point. They're fighting for this position. You are all back here, not fighting for any position. They can take that height for free, and now you have to fight. Loki's going for flank Loki play. I don't really personally like flank Loki. I think it's a little inconsistent, especially because the team, like, y'all are literally all stacked on cart. I don't think in this situation you need to all be here. Like, you have 5 minutes to push 1 point. You don't even need to go to the end of the map. You don't need to be like, you're not in OT needing to zoom this car as fast as humanly possible. What you need to be doing is taking a power position, especially if your Loki is going for a flank. That means he's gonna need support. Whenever he comes out of invis, if there's not pressure coming from somewhere else in the team, all eyes are gonna be on him. So like, especially my front line needs to be like right here right now. Or even if you guys like to play low ground, right here. Okay, so Loki's putting his clones down. This is really scary, mostly because we just know Loki uses invis, so he's not going to have this clone. He just used both clones, so he has 0 clones. And because he plays both, all his clones are here, so you need to get value here. Also, like, keeping in mind, like, they're turning and the team is just like barely arriving at the corner. So like, they all are going to turn for my Loki here. Oh, if we got the pick on these two, maybe this becomes worth it. But like, this is the moment where I'd be trying to run away. And because you use both clones like this, you don't have an escape tool. There's no one to swap to because the team is all just stacked cart. Like, they're just now getting to this height. Imagine if your team was, you're calling, I'm going to flank Loki. I'm looking for their backline. My team is saying, okay, we're going to take an aggressive position. We're going to walk this down. Now we have my 2 tanks. We're walking this hallway down. Their Strange doesn't get to play here because the backline is looking at the Loki. The Iron Man doesn't get to play here for free because he's getting shot by Bucky or something. But now, because we are all like AFK on cart, the Iron Man is getting a flank on my flanking Loki. He's been outflanked. So now you're trying to run away back to the team. But oh, you have no clones to swap to because you just used both of them right here. Now you're dead. Now we're support down, and we're barely now just taking this height. Now we're taking it as a 5v6. So we had such great momentum going, and now I'd say the momentum is like swinging out of our favor because we just have Loki in the backline for some reason. I'm assuming now we're looking for Group Bucky. But once again, they have lamps up. They have lamps up. We have done nothing to force their cooldowns. Honestly, if that Loki dive like forced the cooldown out, then maybe like that would have been good value, but they didn't even use lamps, and so we didn't see the cooldown. Once again, they are going to be in Luna Loki. Using the Mantis ult like this is just going to put you guys at a defensive disadvantage, and what the enemy team really wants right now is they want these fights to be as stalled out as possible. I don't know, like, they didn't do anything threatening here, and we're popping Mantis ult. I guess it's the group kind of about to die, but like the reason why, like, why is Groot dying? Because we're on Mantis Jeff, because Loki's dead. And we're going for a play without the full team here. If Loki's here, we have our own lamps. We keep Groot up. And that means that we don't need to invest our Mantis ult to keep this guy alive. Because now, this is us making a play. We just used Groot Bucky to try and force a play. They completely shut our play down with lamps. And we are forced to use a defensive to support our own play. Because our Loki is out of position. What the hell is even happening to this Iron Man? I don't know. He gets a pick. So we just invested 3 ults and we lost a person. Okay, they popped Luna Punisher. Honestly, like if Loki's in a better position here, they don't even need to pop Luna. They can just pop Punisher, and now they're walking your team back. That's another man down. Bruce probably dead. Yep. And like Loki is just now walking out of spawn, getting back. So like that flanking Loki play like really just put our team out, because now we just invested 3 ults for nothing. And they also invested 3 ults. This Iron Man ult was a biff. Like that's a mistake on their part. This Luna ult is also a biff. That's a mistake on their part. So like if this is, you know, this is a better team, they don't have to invest either of those ults. So the fact that they use both DPS ults and a support ult is like such a favor they are doing for you. Like they are basically giving you a chance to be able to win a fight. Because if you were going into this with just Luna into 2 Lunas, like that fight's pretty unwinnable. But now that they use an ult, it's suddenly winnable again. So thank God the enemy's making mistakes. We're pressuring the height with Jeff with our 2 tanks behind. Like what are we hoping for with this? We have Jeff ult. There's no reason to be poking here. You're not gonna ever kill Strange here. You have your ult. The only thing you're doing by playing up this far is potentially dying. There's no possible value to be gained. In fact, I would argue there's actually more value to be gained from staying near your spawn and helping your Groot and Mag get back to point. These are Strange. Like these are tanks with no like Thing Dash or Venom Swing. Like they don't get back very fast. Instead of being up here fighting, you're not gonna take that space as a Jeff. You can help your tank get back to the front line a little bit faster with your bubbles. Like again, that's why we're playing with the bubbles. Why did Iron Man die? What is going on? Okay, I guess he gets diffed by Bucky because his whole team is, maybe the Jeff play is goated because Loki is looking at Strange because he's getting pressured by one Jeff. And but honestly, it's kind of the Luna's mistake. Luna's the one that needs to be pocketing the Iron Man there. Oh, it's just because she starts her clap. Okay, well, this is a big mistake on their Iron Man's part positioning wise. Big ups to our Bucky for finding that pick. Jeff is still up here off angling. This is fine if you have 2 other main healers, but you're running like Luna Mantis, or not Luna Mantis, Loki Mantis. So I would say I need the Jeff heals, especially because you can just, again, you can, if you want to damage the backline, you can heal from here, help your half HP Loki and heal all, like shoot all the way up here, shoot everyone in this hall instead of just shooting one person. Jeff's healing pierces everyone. You don't need to just heal this one guy. You can go behind, and especially because right now your team is taking space, pop some bubbles, help them grab space. Okay, we're grabbing copy. This is fine because we're on 1 Luna to 1 Luna. We're pushing them back. This is great. They're a man down, 5v6. We can just keep walking them down. Looking good. Strange goes in. Does that freeze? The Punisher all, or the Punisher smoke. It's hiding what's going on in here. Okay, yeah, we got frozen. That sucks. Props to their Luna, I guess. Wait, why does this go to 0? What the hell? This is supposed to go to 50, no? Is there some sort of tech I don't know where if you ult Strange at the last second, it goes to 0? Their Luna died still, which is crazy, but really good. Because they have lamps up. Why does Luna die with lamps up? Okay, goated headshot from my goat. So we're getting huge value there. Strange goes in. Strange also gets frozen. We're Luna to Luna. This guy gets to go to 50 though? What's this? Why is bro at 50? By the way, like, we're in another 5v6 now. This is good. This is very good. Okay, we're just kind of, we're doing the super fun, engaging thing where both teams have Luna ults and you can't do anything about it. They got their mag ult up. We need to be blocking for our Luna. Okay. I guess actually he's kind of looking for Mantis, huh? But you can just run back like around this corner, surely. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. So you're out of the way. Now Mag has to change who he's looking at. He's whipping all the way around. Oh. Is this Punisher turret really going to be the difference maker there? Because I'm assuming he's just like pelting our Strange shield. Let me look at my Strange POV. Okay, we're looking for the bubble. But yeah, there goes the shield. Okay, we're I think there's something to be said about like seeing that Punisher is turreting and then not just holding your turret up, because it's at full HP. They're clearly trying to break it to get their Mag's ult through. So you need to know the mag ult timing, because this is the mag player. This is Manifest. This is our mag player. You know, like, about how long it takes to charge that rock, get it thrown. So we're holding shield up and it's getting destroyed. But then even like if it is destroyed, like your Luna ult is still pumping. You don't need to pay attention to this Punisher. Put your body on the line for your Luna. Oh, the ult's over anyways. But yeah, we turn around. Mag Rock gets our Luna / Loki. We're once again hitting our Jeff ult on like one person, which is fine. Taking Luna out is good. But like Punny's in his ult. Maybe going for the tanks there would have been a little bit better. Taking them out of the fight honestly might have been a win. Yeah, and also the other thing about like Jeff ulting at this time, you just lost your other support. So like throughout whatever they do next, your only healing is Mantis, which is a little rough. And yeah, we immediately lose Jeff anyways. And we're eating our teammate again, but not immediately spitting him out. If we're eating our Strange, you need to Haktua him back to safety, like almost immediately. The healing inside of Jeff is actually really quick. So like as soon as you can, like right now, Haktua, spit him out. And we're like, there's always going to be fallout from this Punisher turret onto like the Jeff ult, and like Iron Man, like they all look around. So you're probably not going to live very long in this ult anyways, just from the offset, like from the get-go. It's hard to get a ton of value from this Jeff ult, but what it's really doing is also putting our Strange here, so guaranteeing that he dies. And now like we're kind of cooked. Oh, Strange gets out though, my goat. But we trade Mantis for it. Iron Man's at 1 HP. Imagine we had a hit scan right now. One person sneezes in his direction, he's dead. Bucky's dead. We need to die really quick. Just die fast. No need to stagger yourself here. There you go. Everyone dies. We reset. We take the next fight. We're alt tracking. We know that they used their Loki clones. That we didn't see Luna ult. We're assuming that's charging. Same, like these two ulted at the same time a fight ago. So these are going to be coming back up soon. Their Strange got canceled. So it's like pretty easy to assume that's coming up the next fight. See, our Strange gets cooked though. That sucks. And Iron Man ult hasn't happened in a while. We like, these are the two ults we know they use. So they're definitely not coming up. And we haven't seen these ones since that one fight a really long time ago. So we know that those three are going to be the ones coming up in our next fight. On our side, we have Mantis coming up. We're going to be doing a Mantis versus Luna type situation, which kind of sucks. And other than that, we just have Bucky y'all. We're probably going to have to wait for Groot. I'd be calling like wait to farm Groot, Bucky, bait out their lamps, try and get a big pick on them before they Luna ult. They're doing a good job retaking this height now, making it harder to push up. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. That's a real momentum slower. Okay, so Mag gets the crazy push on Groot, pushes him crazy back. So now we're pushing the height, but our tanks are over here. We're back on Mag. I like to see that. But we have two squishies just walking up now. Strange is charging up, and you hate to see it. That just fucking sucks. But at this point, you need to back the fuck up. You're never winning a 4v6. You need to just walk out. You say unlucky, GG's, you know, that fight is over. Okay, good. We're not committing. Good. But that's really bad for momentum, because now that's like another 20 seconds off the clock. This is where I might like to see my Jeff playing with my tanks again, so we can run them down with speed boosts. But like, look, they're taking this height. This is great positioning. This is exactly what I want to see, because now what we were letting them do on our defense is that we are holding here and they are walking up this way, where they're walking up all the way here for free. But because they are holding this height, they're putting their Punisher up here with their tanks, and now they're shooting you the whole way you're walking up here. You're getting poked out. And so now your only option is like, you can't just walk into this tunnel for free, because like your supports are going to die, or someone in the backline is going to die because they're shooting. So your only option is now you have to go on this jump pad, fight them on this height. And it's this tiny little choke where Strange can do crazy things like blow up both your like squishy targets. So this is why this height is so strong. Okay, we're attempting to just walk past them. Bold, let's see if it pays off. They just let you do it. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Everything I said is wrong. But they're doing what I said. They're just dropping down on your heads. Boom, they drop down. And that's why running under someone in the high ground is bad. I was right all along. Let's fucking go. Huge bubble from Mag. I love this Magneto's bubbles. Mwah, chef's kiss. Mantis still dies with ult up. Tragic, because we're walking underneath their height. The lamps don't save it either. Where are the lamps? What? Loki clone is stunned, so the lamp does not go off. That is an interaction I honestly did not know about. So I guess I wouldn't expect like this player to know either. But I guess like for everyone's future reference, if your Loki clone is in the stun, you need to whip out another one real quick if you want to save the team. Because if this lamp is here right now, goated. Your entire team is saved. But because the lamp, the clone got stunned, Mantis is dead. And now your front line's getting walked down. And now that's yet again another team fight. We're losing another 20 to 30 seconds because we need to reset. And this is because we didn't try to child the height. They dropped down on us. They got a good strange ult. Lamps got scuffed. They used one ult, won the team fight. You're getting walked back. Now you have to try again. So like the time since we've had a real team fight was like ages ago. Like it's around like here last time we tried. They capped the cart here. We haven't had a real team fight this whole time. All right, we're walking in again. We're going through the tunnel again. What will it do this time? Dropping down in front. Jeff's going for an ult. They have the ability to dodge it, I feel like. Oh, could be big. Loki swaps out. Punisher is in turret form, so we just have Luna. It's 1 for 1. And Mag is looking for the Jeff. Honestly, that's good baiting out the Jeff. We're running in with Mantis ult, which is a little scary because they have both their defensives. Like again, like I can't stress it enough that in this situation where you have the shittier defensive ults, you need to force them to ult first. You really need them to ult first, because now if they just kite back, and especially actually you're forcing them to kite back with Luna being in Jeff's tummy, like your Mantis ult is going to be over, and now they're going to walk you down with 2 Luna ults. Okay, good lamps. There's one on the front line, one to block the mag ult. That's good. We have our own mag ult going off. Are we once again going for this, like, the Groot thing? Yeah, so. This is our win con. Okay, big, strange pick. Good. But here's their first Luna ult. Our Mantis ult is already over, right? Yeah, Mantis ult's already over. They are using Punisher ult, which, like, we could have had mag ult for, you know? Like, I feel like y'all are very hard committed to this, like, Groot mag thing. When we have Bucky, that's a good combo. Groot Bucky should be able to win the day. You don't need to commit mag ult in a game where you have Punisher and you have Iron Man and you have a defensive ult disadvantage. There are so many things that this rock needs to be used for that is not just trying to follow up on a combo that you're already investing 2 ults into. Because you just use, again, 3 ults, and I know Bucky ult's still going, so we'll see if that gets value. But it killed 1 guy. We used 3 ults to kill 1 guy, and now they get free Iron Man ult, they get free Punisher ult. Their defensive ults get to just go with 0 threat because, like, what the hell is anyone else in the team gonna do? Your Bucky's not gonna do anything. Jeff just ulted. Like, you don't have anything else that's threatening. Like, your Loki would have to copy like Iron Man or Mag just to be able to stop their Luna ult. But now they walk back. Like, this Luna can just press Q to turn that to damage boost, and they just walk you down. And then once again, like, I'm assuming Loki really wants Luna right now. It's really hard to get Luna because she's behind the cart with a Punisher ult staring at you. He's forced to, like, go for Mantis, but if you go for Mantis here, you just lose because the defensive ult is worse. So we've already lost 1 to the Punisher ult. I'm assuming we're going to lose more to the Punisher. Okay, we lose 2 more to the Punisher ult. Now Loki's in position behind again. Didn't he just use lamps? He's flanking with no lamps, no clones. 1 clone. They copied Mantis. Why did they do that? In no universe did they need to do that, honestly. Like, they once again gave you free value. Like, if they had kept this copy, you would be so cooked next fight. But the fact that they're wasting this all on nothing is really big. But there goes another fight down the drain. They just did Luna Punisher. Super strong combo. You need something to stop that. If they hadn't popped their copy there, I would say winning this next fight is going to be really difficult. But because they popped their copy, you went from being at an alt disadvantage to now you're at an alt advantage. Like, if you get the Luna copy or even a Mantis copy, like, you're pretty good. The only scary part is, like, Loki has to be the one to do that copy. He's not going to be able to lamp himself. So Iron Man is going to be able to stop. Swapping the double shield here is nice because it means that, like, we're going to be able to stop the Iron Man ult ideally. If we're already swapping the Groot to Strange, why not swap the rest of the comp, okay? We don't have ults to save. We could, at the same time, we're swapping to our Strange here. Why don't we also swap the Mantis to Luna? then our Loki doesn't have to fucking look behind and somehow find their Luna. We get an easy copy on our Luna, and you get to build Luna ult to potentially follow up because you know they just use their Luna ult for Punisher. They just use copy on nothing. If you pop this Loki ult and while this is going, cycle to your next Luna ult, that's a wrap. Like, you're going to get that before them. And at the same time as well, let's get off Jeff. We're not going to charge an ult in the last like minute. I mean, we might, honestly, we probably will, but we could get more value from having a hit scan because again, with the ult track, like we should know Iron Man has not ulted in a fat minute. We used our mag ult for our combo, so we don't have it to stop. We need this guy to be pressured. He needs to be pressured. So having a hit scan here to pressure out Iron Man, don't give him a free angle, shoot him out, you know, means his ult is going to be a lot harder. And also if we have Luna, then that's another hit scan to help with. Like, we're being really committed to this comp. We're swapping parts of it, but we're not swapping it as a full unit. They're on that height again. Like, once again, they're taking a good position here. You don't get to just walk up and try again for free. You need to break through this, and then you might just walk under them again, to be honest. Okay, we're challenging up the height again. This time we don't get popped by strange. That's good. We're speed boosting in. Okay. Oh, Mag goes down. Why? Let's think about that. Mag has bubble. He's taking a lot of poke. Part of it, I guess, is just that Jeff's not there. So we're on Loki Mantis. We have lamps, right? We have lamps. Okay, we have lamps. You should be saved by lamps. Lamps are huge. You can cover this whole hallway. Losing a tank when you have 60 seconds on the clock is really bad because it's super hard to do this fight. And I hope that we're not committing to it after. Okay, we're lamping a little late. Now we're committing to the lamps, and we kind of have to wait for Mag. Like 60 seconds isn't a ton, but as long as we just regroup, wait for Mag to get back, we maybe have a chance. This, I do not approve of this. I do not enjoy this. We have 60 seconds on the clock. We have one fight we need to win, a singular fight. We know we're going to have a defensive ult advantage. There are so many things going our way in this moment that we do not need to push without our Mag. We just don't need to. That we don't need to fight a 5v6 for no reason at all. Because now they have the height on you. They look down. We're grabbing copy on a 5v6. Brother. I don't like this. Because, again, we're on a 5v6. You'd have to be facing people who are you're just like 100% skill diffing the whole game to win a 5v6 in this game. They drop down. So, like, they're playing on this height, they get that free pressure, then you walk up, they drop down. You can't push past them. They're all shooting from up there. We're still trying this whole 5v6 maneuver. We can hold the copy maybe for Mag to get back. It's possible. Honestly, their team needs to be pressuring this 5v6 harder. I don't know why they're seeing like they got to pick on Mag. If I was them right now, I'd be saying we need to walk them hard. We need to walk them the fuck down. I guess maybe because we grabbed the copy, they're a little scared. They don't want to just fight into the Luna. But we're fighting the 5v6, and that's scary. Mag is back. The Iron Man's out of position. I guess he's fishing for an ult. He's getting out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A huge block. Huge block. That's why we're on the double shields, I'm assuming. That's big. That's gigantic. But imagine instead of 98 to Mantis, we were like, it's like 78 to Luna. That'd be great. Why? Can we get the pick on Punisher? Okay, that's way up there. Okay, that's good. That's a pick. That's good. Freeze here is bad. This is 100% on your Jeff to save you. In comms right now, I'd be fucking screaming like, need care on height, need care on height, Frozen, need care on height, because I'm about to have ult. I'm 98% the ult. We need this ult if we're gonna win. This Jeff needs to be looking at you right now. We see you crit up there. Jeff needs to be in a spot where he can potentially see you. Like, even if he's just playing this corner right here, he might be able to spew some vom up there. Like, maybe has a chance of saving you. Okay, yeah, if he's playing right here, if Jeff is right here right now, he's still in the corner, he's still safe, he's able to shoot. You have Lunal. He doesn't even need to heal. Jeff does not need to heal right now. You need to save your Mantis, who is not in the ult, who is 98% to ults. Mantis is dead. You don't have ult. You're getting strange ulted. This is very scary. We're on Jeff now. Jeff healing with Mantis, or Luna healing. This is very scary. They got their defenses back up. At this point, we're looking cooked. Needs to be a huge Jeff ult. Okay, we're Bucky ulting. I think doing that into a Luna ult is scary. Okay, Jeff gets nothing. That really stinks. And we committed the bubble to getting him out. So I guess the call was like, I'm Jeff ulting. I need the bubble to like survive because, you know, I died last time. So once again, like, you're never going to hit Iron Man. Mag's in the sky. Strange in the sky. We have literally 3 people in the sky who you're never going to hit with Jeff ult. And we have Luna who just was avoiding it. Like these two are the only ones you could possibly go for. And even then, like, Punisher can just turret. This Luna could ult if she really wanted to, but we're committing bubble to Jeff instead of Bucky. Bucky's dead now. Jeff is dead now. Luna ult's about to end. Oh, Luna ult's already over. Copy's already over. Now we're 10 seconds left. Our Mantis who has ult is walking back from spawn instead of using ult. And honestly, at this point, like, I'd know, like, team fight's about to end. We need a portal. Oh, never mind. We have Strange in the front line. We're really screwed. Okay, Lambs are big because they stopped. They slowed team fight down a little bit, but they have the Luna ult advantage. There's their second Luna ult out. Because they popped it like that, there's a chance we get back with Mantis and are able to do something with that. We just need everyone to, like, play for life. Get back for the Mantis ult. Huge. What do we have? We have Magneto ult to play around with. Oh, we lose Loki. Why do we lose Loki? Let's look at it. Mantis ult's coming up. We have Loki. Does he get shielded off? Oh, he just gets hard focused by Iron Man, who is, again, not taking any damage this team fight. And they have purple on Luna. Okay, Mag ult's going for it. They have lamps, though. Iron Man's flying behind because he's just uncontested this game.
Jury, executioner!
And now they have the Punisher. All you have no defensives. It's just chalked. Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. And that's GG's. So what are my main takeaways from this game? Number 1, the comp was not working basically off rip. Like, I don't think we needed to be on Jeff. I think we needed to hit scan to counter their flyers. I think we needed to adapt our comp a little bit sooner. There was a lot of fights, especially on your attack. Like, you had so much momentum and then you just kept on losing fights for no reason. That you would just walk up and explode and die, and then you lose like 30 seconds on the clock just because of a random, like, 2 people dying. And also just an Araco specific thing. Always take the heights. Always play on heights. You need to be playing on heights because otherwise they'll just punish you. The other thing is, like, with the Magneto ults and, like, lamps and stuff, like playing around their Iron Man ult and what ults they have, you need to be alt tracking that so that you know what you're trying to counter in any given fight. And then also as a support thing, keeping track of the defensive diff, making sure that, like, if they have Luna Loki, that you're getting ready to stop that somehow, either by baiting out their ults first with a DPS ult, or by, I don't know, just ulting better. Like, you need to force their ults first. If they're going to pop like 2 Luna in a row and you have Luna Mantis, like, you're going to eventually run out of ults. But yeah, I hope that covers it. I hope that was helpful. GG's. I will see you next time. Toodaloo.